haven't written anything on the website for like
No, I know.
8 months.
I noticed.
When did you do these?
A couple years ago.
I've seen it like 4
We're still in the
pages.
process of finishing it.
We'll give you credit for that.
Yeah.
Give you credit for that.
Oh, you come by again?
Can you just put that over there? No, I'm good.
Andy, come on. Come on.
Alright,
Was yours too frozen too?
yeah, it was all ice.
Nice ice baby.
We forgot they were in there.
Yeah. Shades of Kirby here.
Yeah. Kirby and showing my Star Trek roots. I created that character like 35 years ago. Wow. Never did anything with it. And then like I was telling John, I bet Mike Kelleher that I could get a book done before BingCon of 2014, whatever. So it gave us about 2 months. And he said, sure, I'll take you up on that. And I think he got 2 pages done. I had the whole book done within like a month and a half and printed and in my hands.
I like the format. It's,
The square?
yeah.
I stole that from Matt Smith, who does Barbarian Lord.
He started Barbarian Lord about, I don't know, 5, 6 years ago. And he was doing small books like that. And then just recently he just did a collection of all of them as a hardcover.
Oh,
And
yeah?
still kept the 8-inch square.
Yeah.
And well, my original idea with that for the book, because it's circle centric, I wanted to do a circular book. I wanted to do a round book. And I looked into die cuts and how to bind it, and I lasted about 10 minutes. I said, no freaking way. There's no way I can do that. So I went square. And I was able to do it through Kablam, and they do it, and they're
Oh, yeah?
yeah. It's like under $2, I think like $1.83, $1.85 to print
Oh, no kidding.
per book, which isn't bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. This is the stuff that I had as I walked in the door. It's called Long Drink.
Did you really like celery flavored vodka?
I did.
What's wrong?
I hate celery. I fucking
that
hate
sounds
celery.
good.
I
Did you ever
like
have
celery. I
like
like celery.
Belvedere with like what is it?
Mr. Belvedere?
Cucumber?
Did you ever hear the
Yeah,
great
it's
story about
very
Mr.
fresh
Belvedere?
drink.
I don't
really good.
understand the cucumber.
Oh, the ice
concept.
bath. Oh my
But
god.
that's why I said to them, I was like, no one else has done celery flavored vodka.
So Adam
No.
Sandler, at one point,
Because it's just
when he was a young
fresh,
actor,
kinda like
he was on the
natural
Cosby Show several
taste.
times. He
I
played
don't
one of
And they do it all at
Theo's
Bridgeport.
friends.
You can actually
Yeah.
watch
He
that
got a
distillery
job
down there.
playing an extra or like
When do we
a
go?
character for the week on Mr. Belvedere.
For me, it probably won't
So
until after
he
I come
he
back
goes
from Wisconsin.
to the table reading of the episode
I told him
of
not to.
Mr. Belvedere he's going to be
Oh.
on, and the guy who played Mr. Belvedere, what's the guy's name? John probably knows this.
I don't know.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's
I
dead.
know that.
So the guy who played
Alexa.
Lynn Belvedere.
Who played Mr. Belvedere?
Cheers. See if you like it.
Yeah, Alexa. Who played Mr. Belvedere? Christopher Hewitt.
According to another Amazon customer, this sitcom stars Christopher Hewitt in the title.
Boom!
Booyah!
Yeah.
That was fucking cool.
That was like, and I actually think yeah, okay, Alexa, shut up. Enough! So remember, when the robot uprising happens, I'm gone first. So Adam Sandler goes to the table reading of his episode of Mr. Belvedere.
It's weird.
And as they're
I like
sitting
it.
down,
wanna
the guy who
pop it
plays
open.
Belvedere comes in, and they said Sandler said he was dressed in like a tracksuit. He had a suitcase with him, and he's saying to everybody,
Do you like gin?
hello everybody, hello, nice day today.
This was
He
incredibly...
goes to sit down,
The girl goes
to do the table
"It's gonna
reading.
sell like crazy
and
in
all of a
summertime." I
sudden,
took one sip
Adam
because
Sandler says
you're
he
not
just screams out in fucking agonizing pain.
It's like...
Starts
It
screaming.
looks like...
They had to
a
bring
Smirnoff Ice.
a medic from the
Like a
set,
gin tonic and a soda.
to help him out. And
So
what it
like
turned
a
out
six-pack?
was he
Yeah.
sat on his nuts.
How much?
I don't know, probably
hanging
So
Yeah.
so
I mean,
years later,
this-
remember, Lou, I think you remember
Cleveland
on the
show.
Cleveland
Alright,
show,
you know.
they made a joke
like,
about it where
shit,
Cleveland
man.
sits in the car and goes, sat on my nuts.
Brian-
But Adam Sandler said it was it was sad
Brian
to see,
cut out beer.
but it was one of the funniest things he's ever
not
seen
drinking
because
carbs anymore.
he said the
It's
guy
really-
basically just like screamed
Oh,
out
just like
in the Mr. Belvedere voice like,
a
sat on my
while.
nuts.
For a good long while.
There you go.
So you
That's
gotta
the
go to
sat on my
Elm
nuts
City
story.
Actually, I'm working. I got finished. I got 2 pieces I'm working on. There's that company called Printed in Blood. They did the Thing art book.
Oh yeah.
The first book I'm in is we're doing a book on the Spanish movies, the 3 Spanish movies of
Del Toro.
Of Del Toro.
Yeah.
So I've got a piece in for that. Now there are 2 new books. Are Stranger Things
Wine tonight.
Okay. and Ghostbusters.
I'm one of those guys. I love Ghostbusters, but I'm not like I love Ghostbusters. I think it's a great movie. It's not Back to the Future to me. Like
Yeah.
Back to the Future is important to me.
Right.
Ghostbusters was a lot of fun. I do love it,
Yeah.
but I'm not like one of these fans that's like fucking crazy over it.
See, now, they initially said they were going to do a movie that was coming up on its anniversary. So I did a bunch of search, and I was like, ooh, this is like the 35th year or something like that of...
This year's the 35th.
Of Planet of the Apes. And I was... Or it's like 45 years of Planet of the Apes. I was
Yeah.
so thrilled about that, and then it turned into Ghostbusters. Like, fuck. I've been trying to rack my brains on what to draw that looks kind of different, you know? Stranger Things, I got a piece, and I'm pretty
See,
set.
Stranger Things to me, 2 seasons in, doesn't deserve a book like that.
I know, I'm surprised they're
Logan's
doing
Run.
that.
Logan's Run.
Yeah.
Space 1999.
No.
You and
yeah.
King, you and
No.
King can buy that
Yeah.
You are not a fan of
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
got a Stranger Things
Ah.
4 or 5 issue book.
Space
What's that?
1999,
Barry
For
Morse.
UFO,
Space 1999.
Captain
No,
Scarlet.
No, what he's saying is that they're
I
doing.
don't like
they're doing an art
Thunderbirds.
book like the Thing book
Really?
for
Oh,
Stranger
you don't like
Things.
Thunderbirds?
I don't
You
like the
Captain
big. I don't like the
Scarlet?
big. Yeah, because he looks more normal. I like Stingray.
How about
And I like
Fireball
Super-
XL9?
I don't like Fireball
Yeah, I don't
XL5,
think it
but I
needs
do
that.
like Supercar.
Supercar, yeah. That's the other one.
And then there's Terrahawks, which is just awful.
I don't think.
But I love
Yeah, I
Captain
did too.
Scarlet.
Really?
If you're going to do a live action,
What was that? Miss Penelope?
no,
No, that was
Thunderbirds.
Thunderbird.
If you're going to do a live action of any of Jerry Anderson's stuff, I would say please do Captain
Oh
Scarlet.
no, yeah. If you're gonna do live action, yeah.
Because I could see someone like
works better.
Henry Cavill being Captain Scarlet.
What did you think of the new version of Man from U.N.C.L.E.?
I loved it. I really liked that.
You loved it. Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
seen it.
It's good.
I'll tell you what, I like Henry Cavill
really
a lot.
good.
He was really good in the new Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
He's going to be Geralt in the new Witcher series.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know
here's-
the fans are.
And here's the thing for Man from U.N.C.L.E. Can we find two of the biggest fucking guys? Him and
Army
Army
Hammer.
Hammer. They're like
Yeah.
6'5" and 6'7".
Yeah.
And then here's poor Tom Cruise, who gets cast as Jack Reacher, right? And he's like 5'9", and then he's got to go up against Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
The fight scene in Mission Impossible,
In the
whatever, in the bathroom,
Yeah.
was, because here's the thing. When they showed it in the previews, I thought, we already had a really great fight scene in the bathroom. It's called True Lies. Remember that when Schwarzenegger rips the fucking hand dryer out of the wall and hits the guy? Did you see Mission Impossible 26
No, I
yet?
haven't.
How about Casino Royale?
Casino Royale. This one is pretty good.
Yeah.
This one's-
Terminator 3.
Did they have a fight in the
Which one
bathroom?
was that?
Who did that fight in the bathroom? Did it?
Oh, he did. He takes the TX and he slams it
Slams her
right
through the
urinal.
toilet. Right. Yeah. You're right. I forgot. I love that movie. I haven't
T3.
seen it in a long time.
Oh,
No, T3.
I haven't seen it since it first came out. 'Cause
Really?
It's not up there for me.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, so
It ends exactly the way it's supposed to.
exactly. So one is a fucking classic.
Two.
Two is as good of a sequel as you can get to something in terms of like being a little bit different but being awesome.
Yep.
And three is a pretty damn good movie that is redeemed 100% by the ending.
But the story itself,
Right.
The reason that he's there,
It is never going to matter.
I didn't see that coming
No.
either. I mean,
No.
they really pulled it off.
Now, did you like the fourth one?
No.
Okay.
I don't remember anything after 2.
Three,
Which
three
one do you
was with
consider the fourth
Schwarzenegger.
one?
Christian
and the
Bale.
chick.
No.
Is that Loken?
Christian Bale and me
The girl
don't
Terminator?
get along. So.
No?
The TX.
So you don't like?
I remember that, but I don't remember the
Oh
story.
shit! What's the
Basically,
dragon
the
movie?
basically the movie
Batman.
ends where
No, what's a dragon movie he's in?
Rain of Fire
Rain of Fire.
with
I didn't-
unrecognizable Matthew
Matthew
McConaughey.
McConaughey.
I
Yeah.
have actually never seen that.
That's actually
it's
pretty
a
good.
really good movie.
And you know who plays third banana in that movie, which is really funny because it's Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler is like Christian Bale's friend. and he's-
Butler.
Yeah.
Gerard Butler, John's man crush. Gerard Butler.
I just saw him in two
I love
movies.
Gerard
One was
Butler.
that submarine movie.
I wanted to see that. Was that good?
It was all right.
Yeah,
But
I
he's
heard
in-
it was
he's
not
in
good.
another movie.
Geostorm.
No.
Oh God.
No.
That was bad.
Yeah.
Did
I
anybody
didn't see
see
it.
that?
That
Did
was
you all
What was
horrendous.
his name?
Oh,
It just came out.
that's terrible.
It's him and two other guys in a lighthouse.
Oh yes, I saw that. Yeah.
What the
The
hell? It was really good.
The Vanishing.
Yeah, really good
Yeah.
movie.
Didn't see that.
You know what I did just watch?
Vanishing.
Yeah.
Wasn't that?
It's the same
Same
name.
name, yeah.
yeah.
And it's
This is
based
about-
on a true story.
So yeah, three guys who are caretakers on a lighthouse,
and then something happens.
Yeah.
All right, let's record the next episode.
All right.
Get us in, and on this episode, we will introduce Mark. You can read off your website and everything, and then we'll go right into the list.
Yeah.
The last one we were 18 minutes in before we started talking about the list, which is fine. But let's get this one quicker because we're getting late.
Yep. And your wife's gonna yell at you, and my wife's gonna yell at me.
All right. So it's 9:46. We can get this done in an hour.
Yeah. Are you recording?
Oh, not yet. No. John is showing something.
Test.
I'm double checking. I'm sorry.
Fucking swamp thing at Batman.
All right. I'm gonna start. Go ahead and you pop that as soon as I give me 1 second. Let me get 5 seconds of silence.
You know what that means?
Cliff, Robot Man basically has always been my favorite.
You know I'm working on a Robo-Man for you. A Robot Man.
Are you really?
Yeah. I am.
Oh, cool.
I'm coming up with something original. I don't know the character. I've never even read him, but I'm trying to come up with something.
I think what happened is when the Doom Patrol series that eventually became Morrison's run, because there were about 20 issues that Paul Kupperberg wrote, and they were still getting their footing, and it was early Steve Lytle work, which he was a really well-known artist at the time, but really good. Oh, very unique.
All right.
No one else draws.
What
like
year?
this guy. Oh God, that was '89
All right.
when it came out. First issue came out, and I've told Kupperberg this too. To this day, they're like when John talks about certain scenes in comics, or certain comics are just that evocative. You can never forget them. This first issue of Doom Patrol. This is going to give away some stuff for the villains episode, but the Doom Patrol dies at the end of their series in the 60s.
All right.
And in the 70s, Kupperberg resurrects them to a certain degree, bringing in new characters. Negative Woman, not Negative Man. That's a whole other story. But in the first issue of the new Doom Patrol series, has that group going back to the site of them dying, and Robotman walks into the ocean and comes back out, seeing the bodies.
Oh, I thought you were going like it was a baptism or
No,
something.
he comes out and he's like kneeling on the edge of the beach, and he's like in agony, and he actually says, "I can't even cry.
Wow.
Because I can't." And I told Kupperberg, I was like, "This is one of the most
Stuck with you.
ridiculous scenes. I mean, I'm like, oh my God, just get you right here." And it gets forgotten about, because then Grant Morrison comes on 20 issues later and spews his whatever all over, which I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's the one that I got. I haven't read it yet.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it, but there's so much post between all the stuff that Alan Moore and Morrison have spewed at each other. Apparently Moore doesn't like anything that Morrison writes. He thinks he rips him off all the time.
Moore doesn't like anything, right?
Well, I don't know about that, but he's a difficult individual.
Yeah. And there you have it, from Sir John.
What did I say?